Hi, Tiki Talkie family. I don't know why I keep hearing the song. So put your hands up, da da dun dun. We're all gonna be okay. What is that song by Miley Cyrus? You'll have to excuse me. I was shampooing my hair and I got soap in my eye. So I'm all good. Don't worry about me. Looks like I was crying. No pink eye over here. I just got soap in my eye. How's everybody doing? Hi, beautiful Maria. Hi, Nikki. How are you? I have one reading signed up for today. I think I have time for two more. But welcome in. And at the end of my readings, I always do a collective with my beautiful cards talking to heaven with James Ron Prague. Excuse me. Whenever I start to do readings, this happens to my throat. Beautiful Maria, how are you today? I was talking with Maria and I was like, is there a full moon? She's like, no, there's an eclipse. I'm like, okay, because just, hi Becky, things are not, how do I want to say, they're bumpy. It's like somebody thought they had a reading with me today at 1 and it was actually at 2:30 and it's a bunch of silliness. But anyway, it's all good because I have the most amazing clients in the world and everybody's really flexible. Hi Linda, how are you, beauty? Becky, so good to see you. Thank you for being here. Woo! What was the name? Gina. Hi, Gina. Hi, beautiful Linda. I feel like this is like, it's like the good old days when we used to be here, except we're minus Riri and Jen. But Maria said that Jen is on an Alaska cruise, or where is she? Something like that. Well, thank you guys for being here. I'm going to start doing readings in a minute. If you're just coming in, welcome. My name is Julie. I'm a psychic medium. I've been doing readings. Alaska, so crazy. I've been doing readings for 30 years. I absolutely love what I do. I don't have pink eye. I got soap in my eyes, so it's all good. I haven't had that happen since I was a little kid. I'm like, I'm going to start using, remember No More Tears? Remember that shampoo? I'm like, I'm going to start using No More Tears because that was scary. But anyway, it's all good. But just, I'm so glad that Maria informed me that we're having a eclipse, because I was like, I'm pretty sure there's a full moon today because of the bumpiness going on. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. I'm going to start off with Linda's reading, and I will do a reading for the collective. It's something that I always like to do. So if you're just coming in, welcome. Once I start the reading, beautiful Maria here is our helper today, so please send her some love and give her a follow because she's absolutely amazing. She will say, hold your comments when I start Linda's reading, and that's when it's good for you to hold your comments so that you don't get temporarily muted, and it's so that I can concentrate on Linda's reading. While I'm giving Linda a reading, something may feel like you're like, this feels like it's for me. Hi, Desiree, Sierra Desiree. You might say, oh my gosh, this feels like it's for me. Just hold that thought, write it down. I will pause after her reading and ask you guys if there were any like similar messages for you. So for right now, here we go. 3, 2, 1, I'm going to start Linda's reading. So from now for a couple minutes, I'm going to ask you to hold your comments. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Linda, thank you for being here. The way I like to work my readings on my live is to see who you want to hear from today. I don't need to know their name, I just need to know who they are to you. And thank you guys. If you're just coming in, please read this. And this is for Linda. This is what we call the mini mediumship reading, and I will be pulling cards here too. Linda, are you there? Sometimes we get, I know, we have to, oh, okay, my dad or whoever. Okay, thank you. Hold on one second. With your dad coming in, there's something that he's bringing up. Hold on one second. Do you live by the Red Rocks? Red Rocks. Thank you, Jules. Maybe. He's talking about Red Rocks, so I have to just put that just for a moment. I keep feeling like I see the sunset You live on Red Rock. Okay, thank you. Because there's something about Red Rock. So perfect, as long as that makes sense to you. And then you have a daughter, correct? He kept as I was getting ready for your reading, he kept talking about your daughter. And okay, were you a single parent with her for a while? Because he kept showing me the Gilmore Girls and how the mom and the daughter were looked alike and borrowed each other's clothes. And then he went I flashed from that, and then I flashed to you and your daughter. So I don't know if at one point or still now people are like, are you guys sisters? Or she's like, all of a sudden she's over your house and there's a cute shirt and you're like, where's my shirt? And it's missing because she's like, oh, I borrowed it. Or if that was a thing. But I keep hearing the Gilmore Girls. So does this make sense to you why he's bringing that up? Just as an analogy to show what you've been through and how far you've come, he will bring that up. And I'll wait for your response. But he was also talking about, okay, not really, but Dad was a workaholic and wasn't around. But we do look like sisters. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Okay. Her dad. So this is when I say it's like you're married, but you're a single parent when it's just you. It's because your dad is showing me you and your daughter over and over again. So just know he keeps showing me that. Or if there was a time where there was divorce and you were single and you were just raising her, he's okay, as long as it makes sense to you. He's commending you for that time. So I always say if they show something, it's like when they pass, they do a life review. They're either happy of their life or they're not. Your dad seems to be pretty content with the life that he lived. I feel he was very generous to a lot of people, set his family, his wife up for success. Do you know what I mean? But as far as being able to see those details, I don't know if you were quiet about the details, if he didn't really know the details and the hardship that you had really raising her by yourself. That's how he's saying it. Because it was all on your shoulders to get everything done, knowing her teachers, doctor's appointments, everything. Then he's doing it now, if that makes sense. And I don't know if you or your daughter are going to Nashville, but he also kept bringing up Nashville. And do you know somebody named Kenny, or is somebody going to Vegas or gambling? You know that song by Kenny Rogers? On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound to nowhere, like that? Oh, you did go last month. Okay, thank you. Nashville does not have gambling, right? Or Vegas? So just know he's bringing that up. Yeah, please hold your comments, you guys. Please hold comments. Thank you, Maria. Thank you for that. Thank you also for that. Thank you. Yeah, and he kept showing me the line from No Gambling. Okay, yeah, that's okay. There's something about like, do you know somebody named Ken or Kenny? If they show me a song, it's like somebody was a big gambler, or there's something about a situation with gambling. Hold on one second. Do you have a brother? How do I want to put it? Do you have a brother that's not good with money? Yes. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. I don't know why they give me songs. Okay. There's one, it's like, don't give him any money. He's not. There's one that's really not good with money. I'll just say it like that. That's the best way that I can say it. He is not good with money. It will go through sand through his fingers. Just know he's bringing that up. Okay. Then if he was talking about your daughter, and then he's talking about your daughter's dad, and he's bringing up this song Gambler, and it was around that, then he's acknowledging things. And he makes me feel like Linda was very private or didn't want to talk bad about anybody. I don't know if you're like, if I tell my dad the truth about my daughter's dad, he'll kill him or something like that. Of course, I'm just joking, like your dad's in the mafia or whatever. But he makes me feel like you were very like politically correct. Like you didn't want to say the full picture. He sees the full picture now of everything that you went through and the challenges, and he's commending you for that, for handling it so gracefully. Does that make sense to you? If he wasn't able to see it here because he didn't know the whole story, he sure is talking about it. And why he's bringing it up now, I do not know, other than he's talking about it. Okay, as long as it makes sense to you. Thank you. Can you show me anything else? So this is really cool. One time I had a friend who was looking for a house. I said, your mom's going to help you find a house and it's going to have a red door. I don't know if you just went somewhere and there was a house with a red door, or if you're looking for a new house, but I keep seeing that story that I told my friend. Is any of that making sense to you when I say that? Is someone looking for a new house, or does someone literally have a red door? It can be, we just went to a restaurant and had a red door, but there's something about my friend's red door story that he's bringing up while I'm giving you a reading. Thank you. I was okay, hold on one second. Do you know how I was like, it's like your dad was in the mafia or something. He's like, I dress like I could have been in the mafia. So he is making me, yeah. So just write it down. Is someone house hunting? If someone's house hunting, okay, thank you. He's all, kiss the ring. Like he's like, I was flashy. Oh, Mo, please hold your comments. I'm talking to Linda to read her story, but please hold your comments. Yes, we're always thinking about house hunting. If it's becoming more apparent, if you're like, we're running out of room or something like that, thanks, Dee Dee, then just know he's just bringing it up. Reach higher. If you're like, I'm so sick of this kitchen, or there's certain things in my house that don't flow and I want them to flow, like have an open concept and this is what I want, then don't settle. This is, I understand why you're talking about the past. So sometimes they bring up the past to say, after everything that you went through, yes, perfect, wanting to move to Arizona. That's how I felt. That's why he was talking about where you're currently living. So when he's talking, the heat, yeah, that's one of the things he's brought up really quick. Okay, it's just getting worse over the summers. Say it again. Now you're saying so many things at one time. But he will look at the past and say, look at all the good things that you did. This is your good karma. So logically, you're like, I can't afford a house like that. That's not going to work. He's like, yes, you can. Yes, you can. It's going to be the right place at the right time. You can have a new home. With, I don't know, is it old? Yeah, you need more space from neighbors, and it looks like an open concept home. That's how he's making me feel. Bigger, like with vaulted ceilings. Everything's bigger, like more room. That's how he's putting. I don't know if the square footage is bigger. It must be a little bit bigger. But it's also the ceilings are more high and vaulted. So just know he's bringing that up. Then he was saying the line from Mean Girls, when Amy Poehler's like, I'm not a regular mom, I'm a cool mom, and he's pointing to you. And I started laughing, so sorry, because we were talking about something serious, and then he's making me feel like that. So it's like, I'm a cool mom. So when your daughter's friends would meet you, they were like, that's your mom? Like, this is my mom. That's your mom? So there's something about you being a cool mom. Does that make sense to you? Oh God, this is so funny. This is so funny. Okay, thank you. Because he's so proud of it. He's so proud of it. In a way, mirrors, I just got chills everywhere. Your daughter's friend saying that to you is like when they would meet your dad. Like, that's your dad. He'd pull up in this really cool car, and all the other dads would be like in a van, and your dad would have a really cool car. And they would be like, that's your dad? And you're like, yeah, that's my dad. Does this make sense? Like, your dad's not a minivan driving guy. Do you know what I mean? This is so funny. So anyway, yes, that would be him. So you're the cool mom. He was the cool dad. And it's challenging when, I understand, I'll tell her that too. You're reiterating that a couple of times. Thank you so much. It's challenging when the parent that you were closest to or more like is crossed over. So that's why he's bringing this up, and he understands how much you miss the camaraderie or talking to him, because he's the one. You guys were so simpatico. You guys were the same. So if you're now like, oh gosh, I'm here stuck with my family, and my dad would always be the one I talk to this things about. Okay, thank you. Yes, for sure. He's like, I'm still here. I'm still here, and I'm with you, and I'm still here. And this stuff that you have been through in the last 3 years, I don't know if you're just now understanding the magnitude of it, but it's making me very emotional when he comes through. So I don't know if you don't allow yourself to cry, or I'm like that too, where I like try to hold it in, but it's making me very emotional how he's like, you literally survived things that you thought you would never survive. There was a time where things were so shaky, and I feel like now when that happens to us, we're healing our central nervous system, and sometimes we're like, I'm just waiting for the second shoe to fall because everything else did. Now is when it should be going smooth. It's normal. Yes, that's what I'm feeling. Unless, like, sometimes it hits you, right? Because I'm the same way, and then all of a sudden I'll be in the car and I'll be, oh, like, it'll just hit you like in a shower. Do you know what I mean? In a random place. Just know, I think there's always a theme. Yes, I get you, sweetheart. I get you. Bless your heart. Okay, thank you. I think the theme of your reading is what you've accomplished when you, at the time, didn't know how you were going to get through it. And I don't know if there's a feeling of, gosh, I did at one time never think I'd be okay after that. And now you are. And now's the time in your life to not settle. So if you're like in your house and you're like, I hate living here, I hate this neighborhood, and it's growing and growing, you're like, I'm trying to have gratitude. That's great that you're trying to have gratitude, but when your spirit is uneasy and it knows it needs to move, it starts to get crabby. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I always say, your spirit's like a kid that's hungry. You're like, okay, Johnny, I'll give you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich just in a minute. And he's like, okay, but I'm really hungry. Okay. And then you keep saying it, and he's like, but I'm really getting hungry. And you're like, it's okay, I'll get you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And then by the 10th time, he's like, I want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Well, it's the same when you're with your spirit. And if your spirit's like, I want to move out of this area, I don't like it here anymore, I don't like my neighbors, I don't like the people, I don't like the community, the houses are too close together. And you're like, no, I need to be grateful. I need to, it'll be fine. I'm just going to stay here. And your spirit's like, no, it's not. No, I'm not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. So just know that's the feeling that I keep seeing. So if you're getting crabby lately and you're like, I want to move out of here within a year, I want to move out of here. But logically, you're like, that's not going to happen because we won't be able to have that happen. Just know he's saying, yes, it can. Yes, it will. Yes, it can. Does that make sense to you? And I do feel that the abundance is finally lining up for that to happen as well. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Change in the next 5 years. Yeah. So good to just start traveling to different places to see where it is that you want to live, to go spend more time there. I don't know if you work remote and you could do it from anywhere, but I do feel like start doing little visits to areas to see what you might like. And I don't know lately if people have been getting on your nerves or crowds, but your dad is so funny. Okay, remote for the last 11 years. Okay. Just this move may come in a beautifully unexpected way, defying all logic and finances. And I think that's why he showed me the story with my friend with the red door, because she was looking for a home and there was no way. She's like, we cannot afford a brand new home. We can't. And I said, stop saying that and just go look. And so I said, I keep seeing a red door. And so she bought a house and it had a red door. And this is the house in the neighbor gated community that she thought she could never afford. So just surround yourself with it. You are a good manifester, and it's something that's going to defy logic. That's what I'm saying. That's when our spirit needs a change, is when we're like, I don't want to deal with other people right now. And plus, I feel like you talk to people all day long, that when you are done, I feel like I don't want to talk on the phone anymore. Does that make sense? Yeah, and I feel like that's why she's like, yes, people, I want a house where I need binoculars to see my neighbors. That's what I felt like, more space. So just keep looking. You never know. I don't know if you're going to Montana, but that would be beautiful. Somewhere where it's just open spaces, and just keep Airbnb it, vacation there, until you start to go, this is my third time coming back here, and I really like the people, and I really like the weather, and I really like the neighborhood. Okay? Because he's bringing that up. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle your cards to see if there's anything else. I don't know if there's a 7-Eleven or July 11th or something like that. Can we hold on one second? Hi Linda, can you hold your comment, sweetheart? You may be temporarily muted. Please be kind to my moderator. I'm just right in the middle of a reading, but I will be taking a break here in a minute, and I'll be able to answer questions. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being polite. Okay. I do have 2 more openings, you guys, after I do her reading, but right now I'm going to pull cards. Does this make sense to you why he's on this theme? They will always have a theme. Oh, sorry, July 7th. So it would be like, I kept seeing 7-Eleven. So is there a July reference to being someone's birthday or day of passing? So I don't know if they're showing me July 7-Eleven. July 11th? July 7th, that's close. If it's really far, like August, I don't make that fit. Or if someone passed away and had a birthday, okay, thank you. Had a birthday or a day of passing in July. Yeah, and or November. Thank you, Riri. You're all set after this, sweetheart. And let me know if that makes sense to you. Okay, thank you so much. Yep. And there's something about an October passing, and it can be that the ceremony was in, say it again. Yes, and it can be that the ceremony was in November. I always say be open. Okay, I'm gonna, our running joke, Linda knows this, is I always say write it down. So she'll be like, I'll write it down. Thank you, Dee Dee. I got yours too. Thank you guys for being here. Okay, let me do the cards to see if there's anything else. Okay, Pops, what else do you want to see? You're doing an amazing job, Linda. I think this is the thing where he's coming through the most, just saying he knows you like to stay humble and grounded. You have a right, after everything that you've been through and how you handled things so selflessly, helping take care of him and things with your mom and then brothers, and then it's like all these things that you did. You have a right to wake up in the morning and go, Linda, you're a badass. You have a right to say that. Like, you are amazing. These cards are going to make me cry. They're so beautiful. So when we have a person in our lives that pass away that we were extremely close to, we were a lot alike, we understood them, we understood each other's jokes, then as they come through, it's so important to know, he's like, it was my time to go. I realized that was hard for you, but the beautiful thing about this is he's like, I have become one of your guides. It's almost like he has a very funny sense of humor, like, you're not going, say it again. You're not going to get rid of me that easily. Which is a silly sense of humor, but the times where you know how that poem, Footprints in the Sand, and you were like, I was walking alone. He's like, no, you weren't. That was me carrying you. because when you look back, you're like, it was a true miracle that I've got through these past years with your laughter still intact, with being sane. It still is a miracle. So when you've gone through something so hard and you keep doing the right thing when the wrong things are happening, logic does not apply to you. So this is where I say with all confidence from him to you, get ready for your miracle. If you are looking to move and you're putting logic into it, you're never going to be able to understand how beautiful this is going to turn out. Just like my friend, when she looked for the house with the red door, she could have never thought that she could buy a house in that neighborhood. Hi, Lucy. And that's so funny because my mom's friend's name is Lucy. I mean, my friend's mom, did I say it right, is named Lucy. So let me know how that sounds to you. Hi, Sammy. Hi, Sammy. Oof. Sorry, if you guys were muted, I was just wrapping up with Linda's reading, but I will be here. That's just so funny. So we talk about the red door. You're welcome, Linda. Let's all send her some love. Let's send her some love. And if you were muted, you guys are just temporarily muted. It's just so I can concentrate on the reading. I don't think that's a coincidence that I was talking about. Hi, Ash. Hi, everybody. Hi, Mo. Hi, everybody. Thank you. Hi, Kathleen. Hi, Terry. Hi, Ash. My list is full today, but I will be on tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Girl talk. Hello. Hello, hello. Yeah, Ash and Linda. So cute. So I was telling this story about how my friend was looking for a house and she didn't think she could get one. I said, your mom is showing me January, and she says, look for a red door. I have this story like somewhere where I told her name was Lucy. Right after that, Lucy's like, hi, Julie. I'm like, Lucy, what are the chances? So yeah, what are the chances? So good to see you guys. How's everybody doing? Celebrate good times. Come on. Hi, Lucy. Thank you for being here. How are you, sunshine? That's a great story. I love that. And it just so happened I had a pink top on. I was like, I'm going to wear my red one. I like this one better. So thank you guys for being here. If you want a reading, people do sign up ahead of time. Good. I'm going to be in Aya's later if you're going to be there too. If you want a reading on here, I will be on here tomorrow night around 5 p.m. Pacific Coast time. I will put a list of the readings so that you know how much they are, but you can always go here and it will, I think I still have the little tabs that you can click on for my live readings, and then you can add to the list so that you're on for tomorrow. But right now my list is closed. I'm going to do Riri and Dee Dee's reading. And I understand that not everybody can afford a reading, which is why, one, I do at random give free readings. So if you are following me, I will pop on all hours of the day to do as many free readings as I can. The other thing is I'll always do a collective reading after my readings. So I have that here too. So a collective reading is when I just channel and I pull out some cards, and it's for everybody in here. It's like a universal message. Thank you guys. And how's everybody doing? So good to see you. Thank you for being here. Okay, Riri, your reading is next. Thank you, love. Where are you, sunshine? Riri, Rihanna, Rhiannon. I was wearing my Fleetwood Mac shirt the other day. I should have had it on now. Jules, there she is. Okay, so again, we're going to ask you to hold your comments. If you communicate with me while I'm doing the reading for Riri, Maria will temporarily mute you. Please be nice to her. It's just so that I can concentrate on Riri's reading. Always sit back, relax, and we enjoy you being here and holding space for one another. Thank you so much. So Riri, thank you for allowing me to do your reading. I haven't seen you in so long, sweetheart. I'm just going to ask who you want to hear from today. Again, if you're just coming in, hold your comments. This is only for Riri. Hi, sweetie. My list is closed today, but I will be on tomorrow. And then Maria, I know she's really busy, but maybe she can let you know I'll be on like 5 p.m. Pacific Coast time tomorrow. I know. So good to see you. Your brother. Yes, thank you. There's something about the way that I understand. Can you guys slow down for me one more time? That's too much. It's too many things happening at one time. Hold on. I was like, yes, I want to read for you. And then all of a sudden, whoo. Okay, slow it down. Slow it down. Okay, thank you. Is there a significance to February being someone's birthday or day of passing? And then I feel like I'm looking at August being somebody's birthday or day of passing too. Your birthday's February. Thank you. That's why he would be bringing that up. Interesting. Some things about Linda's reading are similar to yours in that I don't know if there's... Oh, okay. August is the month that he passed. Okay, that's why he's showing me. What is Sweetie? He's just this gentle giant that looks so big and so tall, but wouldn't hurt a fly. Like, I feel like if I catch a spider, I'm not going to squish it. I'm going to take it outside and all of that. So just know he's showing me that. But there's this feeling of honoring yourself if you feel crabby or yeah, that's him. If you feel crabby or anything, if you started to get uptight and crabby and you were honoring your feelings, it's similar to Linda's reading, like, I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm going to shut the doors. It's all becoming too much. I need to go within. I need to reflect. I need to stop all of this. I need to stop all of this. Then good for you. Because some people just keep doing the caffeine and take sleeping pills and they just ignore that voice, and then it spirals and you just stopped. You just were like, I have to stop. I have to stop spinning just for a moment. The world can keep spinning. I just need to stop. Slow it down, recalibrate, redefine, re-look at things. Does that make sense? You know that song, I'll Stop the World and Melt with You? I don't know why I keep hearing that song. Yeah, slowing down, mindfulness, listening to yourself so that you can be patient with yourself. There's this feeling of yes, thank you. I don't know if he passed away 3 years ago or if the last 3 years have been busy, but thank you, Maria. I just keep hearing the last 3 years have been sad and crazy and exciting. It just needed to slow down for self-reflection. That's how he's showing me. And I don't know if you have, what is that? 3 years ago. Okay, thank you, sweetheart. That's why he's bringing that up. Yes, okay, bless your heart. Bless your heart. I keep hearing that song, I'll Stop the World and Melt with You. So it's like, he was like, I know you need to have the world stopped around you. I'll be with you. I'm just going to hang right here. Say anything else. Big year for you with your family and the kids. Does that make sense? Big year for you with the family and the kids. And I don't know if there was a business deal that you were looking at that you were going to go into and it didn't quite turn out the way you thought it would, or people are dragging their feet. But if something's not working out, it's for you, not against you. Does that make sense? Whoever you're supposed to partnership with, whoever's supposed to work with you, it will line up. There might be some little challenges, but it shouldn't be hard. Yes. It's okay to pull away from that and say, this is not what you guys thought, not what I thought this was going to be. It's like your name is on it. You've created like a brand or a name for yourself. Just know he's talking about that. You don't owe anybody anything. Yeah, I had a friend who was a lawyer. I was like, I can't break it. This is a contract. He goes, Julie, all contracts can be broken. Spoken like a true lawyer. But your brother's talking about that, just so you know. He is bringing that up. This is totally random. Hold on one second. Say it again so I can understand. I have to say anything even if it doesn't make any sense to me, and some things aren't what we were just talking about, but hold on. He'll talk about one thing and then he'll bring up something else. Do you know this scene from, did you ever watch Friends? Where Rachel and Monica go to prom together, and then Rachel's date looks like it's not going to show up, so Ross gets dressed up to go. I don't know why I'm seeing that scenario, or if you're, I don't know why I keep seeing that scenario. And it was like prom, I think, or a dance. So I don't know if something happened like that similar to you. I don't know why I keep seeing this episode, or if your dress looked like, what is her name? Rachel? Jennifer Aniston? Or if when you were younger, people thought you looked like Jennifer Aniston, but they'll show me that for a reason. Unless somebody's brother was going to take the date to prom because the other one didn't show up. But I keep seeing that scenario, and he's showing it to me for a reason. If it makes sense, perfect. Yeah, if not, this is our running joke, write it down. 90% of what I read in a reading should make sense at the time, and then the other part put to the side. Now this is random, and it's making my eyes water because I just lost my little puppy, and I keep seeing a little puppy in your reading, and then I keep seeing, I told my puppy, you better come to mommy and show me a ladybug. I want to see a ladybug. And so as I'm doing this reading for you, I keep seeing a little puppy and I keep seeing a ladybug. So let me know if those two things are connecting. Sorry. Whew, we love our fur babies, gosh. I keep seeing that. Fur baby, ladybug, ladybug. Yes, ladybug. Okay, thank you. Right after my brother, and I see ladybug all the time. Okay, thank you. Okay. So sometimes they'll show me things that I've seen or things that will happen in my life, and they'll say, mirror this because she's gone through this. So no, that's a way of his sign to you as well. Okay, say it again. And something is happening with you and Linda are friends, because there's something going on here, and I rarely do this, but for her reading and your reading, so important that you guys communicate with each other during this time, because both had losses and then say the other thing, and both of you guys are getting quite, your intuition is growing. So sometimes when we're going through this, we're like, am I going crazy? Why do I feel like I should do this? Or why am I hearing this? Or do you know what I mean? And is that a sign, or am I going nuts? You need someone else who will say, no, I've been thinking that too. But both of you guys have so much in common in your readings, and there's something about you moving to a house that you didn't think you'd be able to afford, her going to move to a house where she didn't ever think, like 3 years ago, she would be able to afford it. There's something similar with you guys, and the universe will set people up so that you have a friend or a witness that says, you can do this. I'm feeling like this is going to happen to you. You need a witness of it, so you don't go, I feel like I'm going crazy. It reminds me of like Field of Dreams, when Kevin Costner's like, I think I should build a baseball field in my cornfield. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? But both of you have your intuition growing very strong. And sometimes when that happens, you're like, I don't feel as social anymore, or I feel like I need to have more downtime. Just honor that. Yes, we are planning. Yes, Nashville. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's things that are similar from her reading 2 years. Yes, she's telling me. This is so funny. This is so funny. Okay, that's why. Yeah, she will tell you to go. Yep, that's what I'm hearing too. So just know, for both of you, sometimes what happens is well, not sometimes, always, the universe sets us up with a witness, somebody who's like, no, I actually had a dream you were going to do that. or I felt like you were going to do that too. And so you're here to help each other, where one's like, I'm not sure about this. Yes, you can do it. And then lists that one up. And it's like, then Linda's like, I'm not too sure. And you're like, you're the one who told me to move now. You can do it too. So there's a similar thing here. So I always love it when they give us a person on our path who's going to help us and be that witness, so that we're not just going crazy by ourselves. So any spiritual awakening that you've seen somebody go through, they always had a sidekick or a sidekick. Psychic, very funny. Yeah, she'll tell you to go. I love that. Okay, thank you. Sometimes food comes up. Is Rocky Road ice cream somebody's favorite, or did you guys just make s'mores? Great. I feel like I'm tasting a Rocky Road ice cream, unless it's a different candy bar or something. But it's like the marshmallows and the chocolate and the crunch. And then for your brother, is there anything else you... Yeah, thank you. Can I ask you, was your brother unusually tall? Like, is he like 6'4" or something? Oh, I love that. S'mores, youngest one, just made them last night. Thank you. I feel like, because the more, when I read for your brother, his energy comes in so soft and so peaceful, but I feel like if I met him in real life, I would be looking up. Like, was he like 6'2", 6'3"? Was he really tall? Pull out that picture from Friends with Rachel and put your prom picture next to it. I promise you're gonna be like, oh my God, I look like that. He won't stop talking about it. And I'm questioning it in my mind. I'm like, why'd you show me that? Unless somebody's name was Ross or Rachel or Monica. No, look at that picture. I think he's saying like, there's something about it. The prom picture, prom. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. See, people used to say I look like Jennifer Aniston when I was younger. That's what he's talking about. That's what he's talking about. Okay, thank you. But I promise you, look, do a screenshot of her in the prom and then you, and there's something similar. Thank you. I always know there's a reason that they bring it up. I don't know why, but he's showing me that. Okay, thank you. You are so sweet. You are so sweet. I know he just wants the best for you. You seem to be the one in the family that's the helper. Sometimes they get left behind, or people think you're so strong that they're like, we're not going to check on her. Her sister's going through stuff right now. And before that, we were putting all of our energy into her brother. So I don't know if you're the good kid that's always forgotten and you're like, I need some help too. But sometimes we have friends that step up when other family members aren't seeing the importance of us needing that. And here comes the other message is he's saying it's safe for you to receive. You don't always have to be the one doing everything for everybody. Does that make sense? It's definitely safe for you to receive help. You don't always have to, yes, keep everything spinning. So just know he's talking about that. Thank you. I'm going to start doing your cards to see anything else. Did someone just have to get an immunization records? I don't know why I keep seeing that. Okay. I know that your brother's so proud of you. Say it again. One thing that he was, though, was a rebel for the way society had rules set up. He's like, I didn't believe in it. It kind of reminds me of Albert Einstein a little bit, where society, you go to school and then you go to college and then you work every day and then you retire. He's like, I just want you to know, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. So if we're like, I'm going to retire by a certain age, or I'm going to do this, he's like, I don't believe in that. Yeah, he did not. He's such like a little genius too, because he's actually right. So the rules don't apply to you, Riri. The rules don't apply to you. So if there's things that you want to do and you're like, well, I'm going to do this and I should retire by this age, he's like, you can't retire earlier? we're gonna be going at this pace until we're 65. He's like, not my sister, not today. No, she's too magical for that. So I feel like you and Linda should watch Practical Magic together. You're like, we are more magical than we are realizing, and that's our frustration, is why are we marching to the beat of everybody else's drum? Why are we not just creating what we want to do? Even if you're just making it like we're just manifesting this. I always say, when I manifest things, I have to say it's just an experiment, because my mind will go, well, that's not going to be possible. And when are you going to do that? And if you do that, then this will happen. I was like, Julie, it's just an experiment. We're just going to try it. And after everything that you just accomplished, Riri, this next part, piece cake. So that's your affirmation. Anytime you're worried about something, your brother says, he's your magician. Your brother's like, I'm going to be the magician, where it's like, I can pull a rabbit out of my hat. I can pull, yes, he's there. He's your magic. Your brother is your magic. He is beautiful. He really just wants you to be kind to yourself. Oh my gosh, I love these cards for you. I love these cards for you. And he also says, please don't worry about my soul. Please don't worry about me. I am in a beautiful place. Yes. Ah. Yes, you truly know he's helping you, because you can feel him around you since he's been gone. He is. I feel like he was more, I don't want to say, you know how people are like spiritual and they'll say, oh, I'm really spiritual, or I'm really religious. He had strong belief that he was like spiritual. I don't know how to put that any other way. Reminds me of Yoda. I don't know if he liked Star Wars or why I'm bringing that up. But this card came out while I was shuffling the other two for you, and he's like, don't worry about me, sister. It is beautiful here, right? Like Yoda, little wise one. Like he would always say these wise remarks, and people were like, he was ahead of his time for sure, because some people were like, what's he talking about? But now everybody's like, no, he actually knew what he was saying. Like Albert Einstein, he's ahead of his time, little genius. Yeah. Watch the movie Martian Child. I love that movie. It's just about a boy who is really coming up with all these things. But yes, everyone thought he was crazy. Right, like Albert Einstein. Yep, same thing. Your brother said that this is your homework, is to believe in yourself. And he says he's watching over you every day, all day. And after everything that you've been through, this is not your time to settle. Sometimes I find when I do readings for people, it's not a coincidence that this is the group coming, and that you guys are all like, don't settle, reach higher, don't settle, reach higher. When I do group readings, in-person group readings, same thing. And these people won't even know each other, and they'll be like, yeah, that's the same thing. Thank you for allowing me to do this reading for you today. Just know he is very much around you, sending you so much love. And you guys, can we send her some hearts in the comment? I appreciate you. It's been too long. I want to start going live more often. Thank you for being here. Let's send her some love. Do you know that song, Hey Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey Mickey. Hey Mickey. Hi Wendy. Hey Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey Mickey. Hey Mickey. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Mikey, Mickey. Isaac, how are you? Sierra Desiree was in here. Mickey, so long. Mickey was your brother's name? Ah! Hi, Heather. Thanks for being in here. We're doing good, Heather. How are you? Oh, I love that. He's all, hey, Mickey. So I always say, pay attention to the songs and what I'm singing. You have to message me a picture of your prom picture, and then I'm going to look up Rachel from Friends. Thank you, Isaac. You're always so sweet. I have one more reading for Dee Dee, and then I'm going to do a reading for the collective. I really appreciate you being here. These readings are downloaded and put over on YouTube, so you'll be able to watch those. I did get my YouTube account back, which is amazing, so you can just double click on here and Follow me on my YouTube account. I am going to try to go live more often on Instagram and YouTube as well. I just like it here the best. Yeah, something with you guys together, it's definitely growing. Do you notice if YouTube gets lots of views or not? Oh, thank you, Riri. I love you so much. Good luck with everything. Thank you for allowing me to do that reading for you today. So sweet. I love seeing, doing readings for people, and as a reminder that I'm channeling their love for you and your love for them. And once I remove myself from your reading, that energy is still flowing from you to them. And I always say they are alive on the other side. Their body has dissipated, but their spirit is very much still alive. And so it's never goodbye. It's always see you on the other side. That's what it is. See you on the other side. Linda and Marie, you guys are so funny. We have fun in here too. Healing. We can laugh while we're healing, right, you guys? We can laugh while we're healing. So important to know. Okay. Thank you guys for being here. While my energy is still high, I'm going to get... Oh, is that it? I'm just going to play it on my walk tonight. Oh my gosh. So before I forget, I'm not going to forget. Before I get too tired and I can still focus, I'm going to do Dee Dee's reading, then I'm going to do a reading for the collective. Thank you guys, everybody, for being here. Please follow my moderators, so especially Maria. She's going to be posting some beautiful pictures of the ocean, and I will be down there at the end. She's over in Southern California, and I will be down there in the next 2 weeks, and I will see her and help her go live by the ocean. So you want to make sure you're following her account. I thought at one time, Maria, what I can do is you and I can be together, and I can go live with you. We can be like right there, so that you're on and I'm on, so that people can see it. Does that make sense? And we'll do some beautiful angel card pulls over at the ocean. It's going to be beautiful. We're going to set something up, so you don't want to miss at the end of the month doing that. She's also a Reiki master, so can send long distance Reiki to help you heal your heart. She sent it to me when my puppy was passing away, and I just felt so much, hi PC, I just felt so much calmness. I don't know how to describe it. She also sent me Reiki when I hurt my back, and it was amazing the way that nothing else was working. And then finally I had a distant Reiki treatment from her, and everything started to align and heal. So important to know. Thank you guys for being here. I'm going to drink some water, and I'm going to chat with you guys in a minute, but right now I want to that's okay, Linda. That's okay. That's okay, sweetie. Yeah, my little Delilah. That's why she's not... That coughing led to a collapsed trachea, and then the treatments I was giving her, she just could not get oxygen unless I had her right in front of the air conditioning unit. And she did pass peacefully. I really feel her with me. I have her little altar over here, so I appreciate you guys. I know she's still with us. I can just still feel her, so I appreciate you. Thank you. She's 16 years of adventures. Thank you, PC. We had 16 years of adventures together, and she just is beautiful. She was a rescue, Chihuahua Jack Russell. We rescued her, and I always say she rescued us right back, because she truly was amazing. Oh, yes. That's beautiful. The ladybug message. Yes, I love that. I love that. That's beautiful. Thank you guys. So I wanted to see, Dee Dee, are you still in here? I know we were quite busy going back and forth with some other readings, but I wanted to check with you. Dee Dee, are you in here? Okay, so this is beautiful. Thank you, Dee Dee. These are all my oldie but goodies that I have not seen for a long time. These are my OGs. You guys were the first following me when I had like 10,000 followers or something like that. So thank you guys for being here. I'm very grateful for each of you. Right now, what Maria is going to put up a sign that says, please hold your comments. If you comment while I'm doing Dee Dee's reading, you will be temporarily muted. It's just so that I can concentrate on her reading, and it's just to have good manners. I used to be a preschool teacher, so I always say sit crisscross applesauce and put your hands in your lap. And once I'm done with this reading, I will answer any questions that you have, but we really appreciate you guys being here. I will also do a collective at the end of this session today so that everybody gets some type of angel card or message. So thank you for being here. So Dee Dee is your family here too. So one of the things, Maria, with Dee Dee is sometimes her family members are coming on. So it's Dee Dee, Terry, Mary, and Liz. And so I just want to see if they might be in here. And if you're just coming in, welcome. Please hold your comments. Terry, okay, so let's tell Maria, it gets a little tricky. So these two, they can talk together. They're totally fine. Thank you for the heart, me, Kelly. Okay, thank you for holding your comments. So this is just for Dee Dee and Terry are the only ones who should be communicating. Who did you want to hear from today? Thanks, Maria. She's multitasking. I don't need to know their name. I just need to know who they are to you. Daughter. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. I understand. Thank you. Thank you for that too. Was someone just in the hospital? Little one. She just said little one. So was someone just in the hospital or in the ER or something? Okay. Okay. I feel she's either a fast healer or that is healing faster than they're expecting. She is very sensitive to pain. I know some people have a high tolerance, some people don't. She's calling her little one. That's how she says it to me. Say it again one more time for me. I don't know if your daughter had blonde hair and then the girl that was in the hospital had blonde hair. Do they both have light blonde hair? Because she's like, hair like me. Her hair is like me, like mine. Hair like mine? That's the best way I can put that. Yes, okay, yes, thank goodness. Okay, whew, yes. You're like, I keep hearing, that's the last thing that my mom needed was anything to go wrong. She's like, always, yeah, we're just finally getting a deep breath and being able to, yes, I understand. Hold on one second. Someone have a, I'm trying to do this reading for you. So many messages are coming through. Hold on. Someone have a cuckoo clock while you were growing up, or someone have a cuckoo clock? Or did someone just make a birdhouse? I keep seeing a bird go in and out of a birdhouse, and I don't know if it's a cuckoo clock or if this is a birdhouse. But I keep seeing that. Reminds me of the grandfather clock. Mary, please. Oh, wait, hold on. Is this your daughter, Mary? Because if not, we may mute. Hold on one second. So Mary, thank you for being here. This is just for Terry. Okay. So that's not the Mary. Thank you. Please hold your comments and know that these are the only two people that should be getting a reading. And then just put messages that are like something that your family member had. Put a note of that and I'll do a break after. Those are called postcards. But please don't talk while I'm doing someone else's reading. Okay. Yes. Grandparents had one. Yes, I bought 3 houses. Okay, so 3 birdhouses. So one message can have 3 or 4 different meanings. And so the grandfather cuckoo clock house, and you bought 3 birdhouses. Okay, so she's bringing that up. Just know. Okay, thank you. Hold on one second. She's, I'm trying to be serious because I know you missed your daughter. She's like, when the heck is the wedding? So did your daughter got engaged? I remember that from another reading. Did they not, say it again. Did they not set a date yet or something? So for you, I know, she's like, that's so crazy. I forgot they had that. They will bring up everything, past and present and something. Yeah, got it. Yeah, she's like, when the heck? Like, she's like, they finally got engaged. I was waiting for them to get engaged, and now there's no date. So see, she knows there's no date. So she's like, what the heck? What the heck? Oh my God, this is so cute. Okay, thank you. And I don't know if someone had a backyard wedding or somebody was talking about having a backyard wedding, but I keep hearing that. Does that make sense to you? Yeah, that's great. Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. She likes him a lot. This is good. We're in. We're in like Flynn. Which I never say, so I don't know if someone says that or if someone's name is Flynn. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. You were just talking about that too. Okay, perfect. Thank you. And then okay, thank you. I keep seeing 555. So I don't know if you see 555 a lot. Whenever I see that in a reading, I always say, buckle your seatbelt. You're about to go through one of the biggest changes that you've gone through since you learned how from crawling to walking. So be kind to yourself. You've never been in this territory before. It's all brand new. Please be kind to yourself. Thank you. I understand. Thank you. Did the kids just go to a jumpy house? You know how you can blow up those little castles? Was it someone's birthday or did someone have a jumpy house? I feel like I'm saying it wrong. When I channel, it's so funny. I'm like, that's how you say it, right? Those plastic blow up houses where kids jump on them. You find them at kids' birthday parties, stuff like that, at events and carnivals. I keep seeing that. I don't know why. Okay, thank you. And she's like, her middle one just had birthday. Okay, thank you. That's why she would be bringing that up too. Did someone get their 2 front teeth knocked out? Did someone knock out a tooth? As I'm doing this reading for you, I can taste blood in my mouth, like someone get wisdom teeth pulled. Okay, thank you. Oh, poor thing. Okay, thank you. Just know they're bringing that up too. Okay, thank you. Say it again for me. Okay, so you have a daughter, Mary, here. Do you also have a Mary on the other side as well? Because I just went Mary, Mary. So I'm like, are there 2 Marys? Is that why you're repeating Mary, Mary? And then say the other thing, please, for me. Go back and say it again. And mom is Mary too. Okay. And this month is significant for someone's birthday or day of passing. And also the 22nd or February 2nd, because she's saying 2-2. So it's like, it can be 2020. Say it again. It can be 2022. Yes. Okay. 9/22 is her day of passing. Okay. Let's send you some love. Okay. Thank you. Yep. She's bringing that up too. That's why she was saying it. She's like, this month, 22 and 2022 was the year. Okay. I'm so sorry. Let's send her some love. Hearts in the chat, please. So yes, it's like a gut punch. I totally get grief. It never gets easier. That's why I love to do these readings, so that you know that though their bodies are dissipated, their spirits are very much still alive and around you. So important. Thank you guys for sending her some love. Deep breaths, Mama, you need a vacation. You just need a vacation. Is your therapy to stay busy? He's like, sorry to start laughing. She goes, don't ask my mom, ask my dad. My mom likes to stay busy. My dad knows that my mom's therapy is to stay busy. That's how she just said, don't ask my mom, ask my dad. My dad knows. She just said it like that. So sweet. Yes, she does. Yeah. She's like, right, Dad? Right? Okay, thank you. And 2 things I just saw. I don't know if someone's painting a fence or staining a fence, or if there's something about painting a fence, but it reminded me of, so hold on one second. This is so funny. She keeps making me laugh, so I feel like we're going and we're getting serious and then we're starting to cry. So this would be her personality. Do you understand? To see people crying and to start cracking a joke, because I feel like that's what she's doing. But she was going like this, and I go, is someone painting a fence? It reminded me of like Karate Kid, paint the fence. Remember Karate Kid? Wax on, wax off. Now paint the fence. And he's like, why am I doing all this? Mary is painting hers. Okay, thank you. Just her way to just check. Her way to just go down and check. We're just checking it. Okay, thank you. And then can I ask you with your other daughter? So Mary, she's checking off. She knows that there's an engagement. They haven't set a date. Is that Mary's daughter that was in the hospital? Sorry. And then with your other daughter, does she? Okay, yes, Mary's. Then she's going down the list, so I have to respect that. And then there's something about with your other daughter. Does your other daughter have asthma? Or has she been diagnosed with, it's called, now I'm not, yes, Breezy, please hold your comments. I'm in the middle of a reading. Thank you. I almost feel like, no, I'm not a doctor, but I feel like there's problem with POTS or asthma. But I feel like there's sometimes I'm getting dizzy and there's pressure on the chest for your other daughter. Does this make sense to you? And I don't know if she drinks energy drinks like Red Bull, but she's all time out on those. Time out on those. Like X. XXX. Yes. POTS. Asthma. Yes. POTS too. Okay. Thank you. So I know that leads to being exhausted and lethargic, but energy drinks are not going, it's like a vicious, your daughter's like, yeah, she's like energy drink. It's a vicious cycle. It's a vicious cycle, and it's just making her more tired. So weaning off of those. I know it's so crazy, but like, and when people drink energy drinks or soda for drinks, and I tell them this, they're like, I would never drink one of those, but juicing kale and celery with water and lemon will help boost your energy more than any of those energy drinks, and it will be sustaining. So just know she's trying to help her with that. It's okay, Mom, if you can't convince her not to do this, because she knows that she'll just your daughter will do it anyway. But as your daughter is crossed over, she is just telling you, she's just bringing that up. Okay. I know. She's all, Mom, I know. You have your work cut out because you give advice and some of the kids don't listen. I get it. She will do it anyway. Yeah, she'll do it anyway. And she's just wanting to know. It's up to her. She and the Mary and your daughter, they're on it. So just know that they know it's a concern and they know that she's having a hard time with it and they're going to help her. Thank you. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Okay, is there anything else that you can tell me? Was there a parade for your daughter? I all of a sudden wanted to do your cards, and I felt like I was walking through a parade. Or did your daughter? How do I want to say that? Or did you walk? Did you walk in a parade with your representing your daughter? How am I trying to say that? You know how sometimes people do the walk for breast cancer awareness in the name of somebody? Did somebody walk in a parade for your daughter? Yes. Okay. Thank you. It was coming out discombobulated. I'm so sorry about that. I was like, is there a parade for your daughter? She's like, no, it wasn't for me. They did it. They walked it for me. Okay. It's okay if you did that okay, thank you. It's okay if you did that a couple times and then there's 1 year where you're like, don't give yourself a hard time for the things that you cannot do. Just know that when you were able to do this, she was very happy about it. She just doesn't want you to overdo it. Does that make sense? Mom needs a vacation. Mom needs a vacation. She just won't stop saying it. I feel like you can't relax unless somebody takes you out of the house. Yes, last year you couldn't. And that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Let it go. Let it go. Your daughter does not want you to be hard on yourself. She's happy for the times you could do it. If you couldn't do it, she just wants you to be happy. She does not want you to overdo it. Don't you overdo it, okay? Thank you. I was going to start doing your cards, but hold on. Did your daughter put marker on her shoe? Who had like Vans or Converse, and they would put a marker on their shoe. Like, I feel like, you know, Vans are black and white checkered. Like someone took a marker. Yes, thank you. Oh, both Vans and Converse. Okay, she'll just bring that up. Do you guys still have those? This is so cool. Okay. Again, something that no one would know. Yes, they all did it together. Okay, thank you. She's just bringing that up. Say it again. Do you still have your daughter's backpack? Or bag? I keep seeing a bat. I know, that's crazy. Show me again. Back in the day, and my kids had these, and I cannot remember what they were. This is before before iPhones and iPods, and they had the little cassette things that you would put into, and they would read. What am I saying? This is a time where chat, you can talk in the chat to help me with these. They were little squares that had one song on them, kind of like that. Go back like more, and they clicked them on the backpack or a keychain, and they were little square things. You have her iPod. It can be that, but on top of that, before iPod, after Walkman, before your daughter's funny. She's all AD. Yes, thank you. I think that's what they were. Pagers, where there was like this little thing, and then you would put in these. They were like miniature, and these little cassette things. Look those up. I think you'll understand what they're talking about. But you have her iPod. Thank you. That's it too. But I know I have chills everywhere. I know I keep seeing those. It's this is how funny your daughter is. She's like, say it again. BC and AD, like before Christ, after Christ. She's like, before Walkman, say it again, or after Walkman, before iPod. She's so funny. Yes, tiny MP3 players. Yes, that held 5 songs. Yeah, they were like little. They were little squares. So just know they're bringing that up. I'll send you a picture. I won't forget. Little music. I'll just put music. Anyway. Thank you, guys. Yes, I have that. Thank you. See? She's like, and this one. So you have those. I just have chills everywhere. If you listen to those sometimes, she understands. She's bringing that up. Thank you guys for helping me get there. That's why I love this community. I know. Thanks, everybody. I'm like, what the heck are you trying to show me? So she would hook those on a backpack. That's what she's showing me. Okay. And thank you, Lisa. She jokingly says that your daughters were like a gang, and they knew that they were all related, and that you just don't mess with any of the other one. You're like, oh, those are those kids, and you're not going to want to mess with that one, because yeah, that's the other one's sister, and she's crazy. She'll jump you if you mess with her sister. This is so cute. Oh my God, this is so cute. Yeah, stuck up for each other. It's so funny. Say it again. Who's the big note for the sticky notes writer? Somebody loving sticky notes. I don't know if you still have a note from your daughter that was written on a sticky note, but I keep seeing it. Oh, okay, thank you. Just know they're just bringing that up. Okay, I'm going to start shuffling your cards to see anything else. Dad, what is with you with the Twizzlers or the licorice? You do have the sticky note with your daughter. You'll save it forever. Okay, thank you. They're going to bring up all kinds of things. Why is it that when I give Dee Dee readings, I'm like, okay, daughter, kids, when I go to your husband to see if there's anything else, I feel like I'm in a junk drawer from 7-Eleven. You love licorice. Twizzlers. Like, I just feel like fruit roll-ups, and oh my gosh, you guys are making me hungry. She watches over you every day. So look for things in the shape of a heart, like in the clouds. If there's a sticker, look for things in the shape of a heart. The other day, I'll show it after this before I do the collective, but I found a balloon that was on my walk within 2 acres on this trail. Nothing's there, no houses, nothing. And I found a balloon in the shape of a star, which means something to me. If you find a balloon in the shape of a star, that's not a coincidence. Or if you look down and you spilled your milk and it didn't make it in the coffee or the cream and there's a heart, that's a sign from her. She loves you guys so much, and you have absolutely nothing ever to feel guilty about if you didn't do enough, if you weren't good parents. Erase all of that from your mind. You were the best parents in the neighborhood. She's talking about Halloween. Everybody would go to your house because you guys would have these huge, I don't know if you bought the big candy bar things, but they'd always make out when they go to your house for Halloween, because you guys would always overdo it for Halloween with the big bags of candy. Does that make sense? And she's become, yes, she's saying that. They would fight. They'd be like fighting to get through. And I don't know if there was a joke one time where someone was handing out something other than candy, like dental floss or stickers or something. But she's like, what a joke. What a joke. Your daughter loved Halloween. That's what she's making me feel. I feel like more than any other holiday. Does that make sense? But she's become one of your guides. So she's very much around you. Toothbrushes. Yeah, she did. She's like, and then the neighbors one time, who wants that? Nobody wants that. Not dental floss. They were handing out toothbrush. She's like, who would want that? So this is beautiful. So just know this is the way she's coming, with so much love. Please forgive yourself for anything that you feel like you ever did. Please erase all that. All she remembers is love. And the truth is that you were both and are both the best parents in the world. You're the best parents in the world. All of her friends knew it. You were mom and dad to so many of your kids' friends who they were like, my parents don't do that for me. If I forget my lunch, my parents won't bring it to me. She's like, my mom will. You forget your lunch, my mom will bring you your lunch. You're not even her child. So please let go of all of that and just know she's this beautiful guide for both of you on the other side. And she's not leaving your side. She's just not. She's always there to comfort you and to let you know that she's with you and her soul is at peace. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh my goodness. That made me feel so good. I love doing these readings. It touches my heart. You can just feel that there. And I always say it reminds me of E.E. Cummings, where they have that saying is, I carry you in my heart. You guys were the best. That's how she says. All her friends knew it. They were like, you lucked out. You have a mom and dad like that. So let's send her some love. Thank you guys for being here. This is the balloon I found the other day. It's in the shape of a star. And when my nephew passed away, we called him Patrick Star. And on 2 acres, there's nothing else there. And I keep seeing this, and it's right on my path. It could be like way across the field and the blackberry bushes, so I couldn't get to it. Could be somewhere else. Thank you, Maria. Her daughter, these are the most amazing parents. I always say, I'm channeling your love for you and your love for them, and once I remove myself from your reading, they're very much around you. So just know, breathe that in. And this is for you guys too. For Maria, your dad. For Elena, same with you. You're welcome, Terry. I'm so glad. Your family is amazing. I admire you guys so much. Dee Dee, yes, much love to you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Alexandra. Does anybody have any questions? I was going to go into doing the collective reading, but I wanted to check and see how everybody's feeling and if you guys had any questions. I will be going live again tomorrow around 5 or 5:30. Pacific Coast time. If you want to know how to sign up for that. You have a question, Lisa? Perfect. And I'm going to be doing a reading for the collective here. Oh, so cute. Thank you. I was like, why is my screen? Thank you so much for that. That was so cute. It's so unexpected. I was like, I don't know what's going on. I want to wear my makeup, my eye makeup like that all the time. Thank you. That was so fun. Thank you so much. Wow. You guys are amazing. I've had several times felt like something was going to happen, and it did, and it's freaking me out. Okay. So Lisa's question is, I've had a couple times lately, or I've had a bunch of times where I felt like something was going to happen, and it did. So there are people who have a gift of being like intuitive or a psychic medium. I know when people say it's not a gift, you learn it. I don't know. I've always had it, and I have other friends that don't have it the way that they're like, I don't do what you do. So I feel like it was a gift. I did, hi Junebug, I did have to go to, I did get certified for it. I went through lots of training to figure out how to fine tune it. To me, it was like singing. Like, some people can sing, some people try to sing, but they can't, but they can sing a little bit. But even if you have a natural ability of singing, you're still going to get a voice coach. I feel like I did that. So if you're having what I call, those are premonitions of something that's going to happen before it does, so important to know that it's just a gift. And look up on YouTube Spiritual Awakening, and yes, that's what I started to have. That's where I was like, I would have premonitions at random and think like, oh, it's just common sense that I knew that. And then they started to get back to back. And that's when my spiritual awakening occurred. So if you're getting those more and it's just happening lately, then that's a sign for your spiritual awakening coming about. And there's different teachers for that. I don't teach this. Yeah, that's what's happening to you. So I'm a psychology major, so I always tell people when I first started having so many premonitions back to back, I was like, this is either going to be really cool or I'm going to need to take a pill for this. And thank goodness it was really cool and it led me to this. But everybody has your own path. So look up Spiritual Awakening on YouTube, look up different people that are having those videos, and go to the people that you're drawn to. If you're like, this person doesn't feel authentic to me, then just keep scrolling. And this is the time where you're going to find that you're going to be drawn to certain authors or certain readers, and you're like, I like their style, I like what they're saying, and you're just right now the student, and you're just going to be learning about that you do have a gift, and you're going to learn how to use it. But the reason why I like doing angel card readings is because I've had this gift naturally, but I've never been able to watch scary movies. I don't like when people have the voice box, and I don't like Ouija boards. That's just for me. I just don't like those. It will quiet down. When you first have those, it's very loud. It's like a volcano erupting, and it just keeps coming and coming. So important to find either a mentor or someone who can help you with that. There's a lot of people on this app that teach it. I don't teach intuitive strengthening, if that makes sense. It's not something I've been drawn to do, but there are a lot of teachers on here that do. Somebody asked a question. Sharon, I always love your lives. I haven't seen you for a while. Yeah, Sharon, well, the good news is after being on here, you guys have boosted my business, and so whoa, no, I'm not trying to send an invitation to somebody. Hold on, I don't know what just happened. I'm like, no, who am I sending invites to? That was weird. You're welcome, Lisa. Macmillan, hey, I'm wondering if my dad is going to it. Oh no, I don't know. I don't know about that. Is it Melmac? I'll just call you Mel. So when we're concerned about somebody, I always say, believe in the power of prayer. And people have free will, so it's so hard when they're going through something and you're like, he's scamming you, I know this. And you might even look into legal action. Okay, Mel, if there's a way to document it and look into legal action, so important to know. Yeah, and if you have any other siblings or friends that can help you. That's why I love this app. This is the porthole for all questions and all concerns. You can Google spiritual awakening on this app and tools to help you with that. You can look up how to catch a scammer. Like, there's so many things on this app that I love. And then it's like how to make French bread. Like, so I can't see the answer for that for you, unfortunately. I'm so sorry, but let's send her some love. It's a very frustrating thing to go through, especially when we're dealing with parents in general that are not listening to us. And when you're awake and you have good intuition and you can spot something that they can't, it's very frustrating. So I believe, I'm a big believer in the power of prayer. But I was saying, the reason why I do angel card readings is, for me, I never had to worry about bad energy because I always stay in the light. Every reading I do, in my head, I'll say, God and angels, please show me what I need to know about this person. And then I do their reading, and then I always cut my cords after. So I never have to worry about any EBGBs. I don't believe in the negative light. I believe that our light is stronger than anything around us, and that's why I always work with the angelic realm. I love working with them, and they're non-denominational. They're not confined to one religion. They are light beings on the other side that are helping you with everything in your life. Nothing is too big or too small for your angels to help you with, whether it's losing your keys or finding a new job, paying bills. They're there to help you. Hi, Jenny, how are you? All right, I'm going to start doing a reading for the collective. If you're not following Maria, please do. She volunteers her time as a moderator, and she's absolutely amazing. She's going to be posting more videos and going live soon, so she's definitely somebody you want to follow. I will be going live on her page at the end of the month to do some collective readings, so you want to make sure you're following her so you do not miss out on that. Has anyone told you what they do on the other side? In all of my readings, and in 2 families had near-death experiences, so I always compare it to what people have shown me. And I have a book on this called I Am Home. It's on Amazon, but they always show me that as they cross over, there is a beautiful light, and that they are guided to cross over with their angels and their loved ones who have previously passed, including pets. Help them to cross over. No one's ever stuck. They always tell me it's beautiful where they are. They do say that some people when they cross over, they did their life review and they lived a good life, then they just keep helping people from the other side. That's all they want to do, is we're all guiding each other home. People who have caused an action that caused people harm here, whether they were abusing people while they were here, or if they caused pain because they had addictions, they regress to a younger spirit and they find healing still on the other side. But everybody crosses over, no one's ever stuck. That's how they've always shown me. I'm 21 and my mom passed away. How do I connect with her? I'm so sorry. She's your best friend. Oh, sweetheart, Lily. You're welcome, Sharon. The best thing that I can tell you, and this sounds daunting and it doesn't make any sense at the beginning, is for me as a medium, when my mom passed away, I know she's alive on the other side, and I got readings from people, but it was not helping or making a difference because I talked to my mom all the time. So I started keeping a journal. Just get whatever journal that you want, and I just started writing letters to my mom. I kept it going for 30 or 40 days because that's when you start to feel more of an increase with communication, and that's when you'll start to have a sense of, oh my gosh, they are here. Oh my gosh, I am feeling them. Hi, Krista. It helps ease the communication, because to me they are still Their body has dissipated. They're still alive. Yes, thank you. Oh, that's beautiful, Maria. And I will be doing live readings on here tomorrow too. Yeah. But they're always showing you signs. And the rule of thumb is, if you have to ask if it's a sign, then it's a sign. If you see a white butterfly, you're like, I was just thinking of my mom and I saw a white butterfly. I wonder if that's a sign from my mom. Then it is. And I don't know if you have an April connection or someone has a birthday or a day of passing in April or on the 4th of a month, but I keep seeing April around you, or Aries. So thank you. I'm going to start doing a collective reading. I know I want to be cognizant of Maria's time. She is volunteering and she's done such a good job holding space for us and moderating, but I want to make sure I do this collective reading right now, and as she's been here to hold space for us. Okay, so if you'd like to be a part of the collective reading, just put a heart in the comments. I love signs too. Yeah, good for you, Jeannie. I know, sending so much love for you. Okay, this collective reading is done with it's called Talking to Heaven with James Van Prague. And God and angels, please show me what these beautiful people need to do. Don't give up hope. Some of you are like, well, this happened and my life's over and this is it. They're like, do not give up hope. You are the master manifester. You are in charge of this destination. This is not happening to you. This is happening for you. It's like, and I don't believe that everything happens for a reason. I hate when people say that. Makes me want to punch them in the face, to be honest with you. I believe that there are just some mean people out there, but if we make the intention that something good will come out of this, and that's all we have to say is that affirmation, then we're changing the GPS, we're changing our destination, we're changing our destiny by what we're saying out loud about ourselves. So if we say, well, that's just like, that's just my luck that that's going to happen, then we are already manifesting that we're not a lucky person. But if we say, I don't like that this is happening, that I hope that something good is coming out of this, and I don't even have to believe that, I just have to keep saying it, then we're already changing the destination. Yes, something good has to come out of this. With every passing of a person around me, I have written a book. I just started writing. I write children's books. I write books on healing. That helps me so much. And then other people read those, and then that inspires me to write more. I had a dragonfly hover over my car. Yes, within 2 minutes. I love that. So the first card that they're bringing up is, remember our good memories, but also remember that those memories it's not over. It's not over. They're living vicariously through you. They're not missing out on anything. If you feel like they're gone, they're trying to show you time and time again that they have transformed into new energy. That's why I love the caterpillar. It's the caterpillar, it goes in its cocoon, it's dark for a while, and then it comes out and it blossoms and becomes a butterfly. The spirit, yes, it transforms the same way. It's in human form, and then, the spirit is carried in human form, and then when the body is dissipated, the spirit transforms. Some of you are holding back tears because you want to be strong, and just know it takes great strength to cry. You have a right to be disappointed. You have a right to let those feelings out and not keep them bottled in. And there's so much love around you now with your loved ones and your ancestors. Some of you can't feel them because you were so much alike that when they're talking to you, you think it's you having those great ideas. Go for a walk by the lake. You're like, I feel like I need to go for a walk by the lake. And your dad's like, I told you to do that. I told you to do that. And it's their time to go. There was nothing that could have, there's no shoulda, coulda, woulda. I wish I would have done this, and if I would have done this, they'd still be here. This goes for pets too. It was their time to go. But our society shows that once they're gone forever. And what I love about the spiritual community is they know that that's just the body has dissipated, but the spirit is very much still alive. and we're always very much connected. They're giving you a good night kiss. Yes, I know, that's what I say, Jenny. They're giving you a good night kiss every night. This is the time where you guys want to dream more and use your heart's desires to manifest. And I don't know if somebody believes in Peter Pan, but I keep hearing that statement from Peter Pan where they say it one more time. Tinkerbell says, you know that place between asleep and awake? That's where I'll be waiting for you, Peter Pan. I keep hearing that. Do you guys know that saying? You know that place between sleep and awake? That's where I'll be waiting for you, Peter Pan. I keep hearing that. Yeah, you are her Tinkerbell. You are. This takes a while to download, but I will put this on YouTube. I love it too. Dee Dee, thank you so much. Such an honor doing a reading for you today. Yes, I love that. Let's send hearts to Maria. She's absolutely beautiful. The thing about Maria, she's very humble. She doesn't realize how wonderful she is. And she's the reason I'm able to go live and do all of this, because she moderates, and it looks easy, but it's a job. It takes a lot. So please give her a follow. I will be seeing her at the end of September, and I will be doing a couple collective readings on her page. I just decided, Maria, so we're going to do that. And you don't want to miss out on it. So make sure that you're following her as well, so that when I do go live and do a collective reading, that you're part of it. Okay, you guys? Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to go and have a beautiful walk in that forest that I was talking to you about, and I'm going to grab some water. Just remember, I love you, Maria. Thank you. Your loved ones are always around you, and you are never alone. It's just a reminder. Thank you, guys. Junebug, I miss you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up, Sharon. Love you guys. Take care.